At Internet 2.0 Conference Festival City in Dubai. First of all, just introduce yourself. Tell me your name and designation.
Okay, I'm Uddhav Kumar. I'm the co-founder of Linkit, and we're a supply chain automation company.
Fantastic. And first of all, what is Linkit's USP and what makes you different?
So I feel that in the supply chain automation world, there are a lot of different products, right? There's IoT, there's supply chain ERPs. You want me to hold the mic? No, so, there are a lot of different technologies that one can work with, and I feel that most companies in India or even in the world have stuck to a particular technology. They've been either working on GNSS technology or RFID or simply supply chain ERPs, like even Zoho does. But the difference between us is that we are actually working on every single different technology there is, but our domain competence is supply chain. So we have 5 products which all fit into every part. We have warehouse automation systems, terminal automation systems. So as long as you're someone who owns a good or moves a good, you're a potential client for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
And tell us about your latest project with Dubai Ports.
Okay, so not with Dubai Ports yet. We hope to get Dubai Ports on board. But it's actually a container terminal automation system. It's the world's first container terminal automation system using augmented reality and real-time kinematics. And what we've done is we've been able to create a 3-dimensional view of the entire port terminal. And we've used a lot of IoT data, we've used AI, machine learning, and the entire product, right from the PCB design all the way to the software, has been implemented by us. So we just implemented in one of the CFSs in Mundra, that's the largest port in India. And we hope to get some new business opportunities in Dubai.
So how do you see AR helping in the future? It's becoming a big thing and more people are utilizing the technology.
So I feel that, the pandemic had a huge part to play actually. I recently was buying a shoe of Adidas and, you can't go to the stores anymore. I mean, you can now, but there was a time where you couldn't. And they had this AR lens where you could try on the shoe on your feet. So the same thing came down to the port and container terminals. A lot of the ports, whether it was even in America, in Los Angeles or all over the world, they were shut down. There were a lot of people who weren't able to get access. And logistics generally requires, or at least people believe requires, a lot of human intervention. But that human intervention can be taken away if you bring the right technologies in. Now, you've seen a port terminal, I'm sure. You've seen how many containers and boxes there are. They all look the same. They just have tiny little numbers on them. So the point of using augmented reality was to allow someone in the office to have that same view like they were just on the road. Being able to see the trucks moving, being able to see where each containers are and sort of manage that entire utilization of the equipment and that terminal better. Each move of a container actually utilizes 1 to 3 liters of diesel. So it's a huge environmental impact also that we're trying to solve.
That's fantastic. So it's a multi-pronged approach, which I love it. And what's Linkit's future strategy? What have you got planned for the future?
So I would say we're going to stick to what we're doing. Our vision always was to continue in the supply chain automation route, just to keep expanding our product offering, going to more and more clients, being able to sell different things to the same bunch of clients, and that's what we want to continue. I think we're really now accelerating our warehouse automation systems, we're accelerating our port terminal automation systems, and we recently, also about a year or 2 back, launched our blockchain-based supply chain ERP, and I feel that's really been catching on now because a lot of companies who earlier were not very comfortable, working on someone else's system, we're able to now create this sort of shared application and shared ownership where someone says, okay, I'm willing to work in your application because I trust that data as much as I trust my own. So I think we're just going to be working towards just further integrating our 5 products because supply chain is very disaggregated and we just want to connect all the dots. Yeah.
And what do you think of our conference and the opportunities for networking here?
I think it's great. I've already met a lot of interesting people, and what I loved was the process actually. And when we initially got reached out, I had of course heard of the conference because I was actually looking at AIBC here and I saw that this conference is happening here as well. And I love the questions you guys asked. I love the way the entire online process went, and it seemed great and a lot of interesting talks going on. And I'm just looking to catch up with everyone.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy your time.
I will. Thank you. You too. Thank you.
Thank you.